This is the Mo Patton Sports Videocast with Maurice Patton and Terrence Smithson. LT360 is a health and weight loss company based in Brentwood, led by Coach Scott Oatsvall and Brent High. They have helped more than 700 clients in the last year get healthy, lose weight, and feel better with an all-natural program and simple approach to exercise and nutrition. LT360 offers free health and wellness seminars each week. For more information, visit their website at lt360.com or call them at 615-312-8244. Taziki's Mediterranean Cafe, Nashville's answer to fast, friendly, healthy comfort food. With a menu featuring assorted grilled meats, fresh veggies, and a dash of inspiration, Taziki's casual dining is perfect for lunch, before a movie, or a dinner featuring laughter and great memories. Originality is our nationality. With 7 Middle Tennessee locations, one of them is near you. Check www.tazikiscafe.com to select your nearest location and next favorite dish.
Want to play ball at the next level? You got what it takes? Then you got to provide a professional highlight video to coaches. Recruit Reels is the nation's leading sports highlight video production company, and they're here in Tennessee. Starting at just $3.99, Recruit Reels helps student athletes realize their dream, and families afford college. Watch highlight videos and review video packages at recruitreels.com. Call them at 615-896-6076.
Hey, want to welcome everyone into the Mo Patton Sports Videocast. We are here at Antioch High School. In a few minutes, we're going to catch up with Casey Smith, the boys basketball coach here, and with Antoine Buchanan, the girls basketball coach. Before we get to them, I want to take you through a few things going on here over the weekend. Some big games on Friday night, and there's a little wrestling action going on down in Williamson County. We'll get to that in just a second as well. Some girls games to keep an eye on Friday night. In District 9A, Forest goes to Moore County, a couple of ranked programs there in Class A. In 9 AAA, Station County goes over to Mount Juliet in a big matchup there. Over in 10 AAA, Henry County goes to Clarksville. In 12 AA, Giles County goes to CPA. In 12 AAA, Cane Ridge goes to Hillsboro in a big matchup. The Lady Ravens are leading the district up there in Hillsboro, trying to get toward the top with a win there. In Division 2 AA, Father Ryan is at Ensworth. Father Ryan, the Lady Irish, undefeated, 21-0. Keep an eye on them as we head down toward the postseason. On the boys' side on Friday night, Pickett County goes to Clay County in a big District 7A matchup over there. Tyreek Key over at Clay County. Tennessee Tech signee, Mr. Basketball candidate, and got a strong backing for that. So big game over there in Salina. In 9 AAA, Lebanon goes to Gallatin. In 10 AA, the Dirty Dime, Whites Creek goes over to Maplewood. Couple of names to keep an eye on over there, obviously. Root Monyoung for Whites Creek, and Class A Mr. Basketball, Bo Hodges. I almost lost him. Bo Hodges, the East Tennessee State signee. So again, a big matchup over there in 10 AA Friday night. In 10 AAA, Northwest goes to Springfield. Big 11 AAA matchup as Ravenwood goes to Franklin. Franklin coming off another tough loss this week to Summit. Again, over here in 12 AAA, Cane Ridge at Hillsboro. Big boys matchup as well. And in 12 AA, again, Giles County goes to CPA as the Lions are running through that district, and Giles County looks to slow them down. Some matchups on Saturday to keep an eye on. Watertown goes to Middle Tennessee Christian in a big Class A showdown. And Summit plays Brentwood Academy at Lipscomb at Allen Arena. If you've not had a chance to see either of these teams, Saturday would be a great time to do it. This Summit team, got a chance to see them last week with John Carter, the Naval Academy signee, with DeMonte Dixon and the other two guards, Jaden Lewis and Ty Carter. That's going to be a team to keep an eye on deep into the postseason in AAA. Obviously, Brentwood Academy, the two-time Division II AA defending state champions, and Darius Garland, Jeremiah Oatsvall, Cam Johnson, you know them. This one should be a lot of fun. So if you find yourself with nothing to do on Saturday night, get on over to Allen Arena and check this one out. If wrestling is your thing, then I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. The state duels start Friday over at the Williamson County Ag Expo down off Paytonsville Road off of I-65. Division II quarterfinal matchup starting at 3 o'clock on Friday. You've got Baylor and Memphis University School. You've got MBA and Father Ryan, McCallie and Brentwood Academy, and BGA and Christian Brothers. Those are your Division II quarterfinal matchup starting at 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon. They will wrestle semifinals on Friday night at 7, and then they'll continue the double elimination on Saturday. In Class AAA quarterfinal matchups, you've got Pigeon Forge at Page, you've got Stratford and Notre Dame, Greenville and Hickson, and Greenbrier and Alcoa. Those are your 3 o'clock quarterfinal matchups in Class AAA. Again, they will wrestle semifinals at 7, and they will continue with the double elimination portion of the tournament into Saturday. Championships in all 3 classifications will take place at 7 o'clock on Saturday night. In Class AAA, you've got 8 first-round matchups starting at 5 o'clock. You've got Tennessee and Mount Juliet, Independence and Blackman. We talked to Ronnie Bray last week, and the Blaze are ready to get into this thing here. They're taking on an Independence team that they saw at Tullahoma back in December and handled pretty handily. Jared Grindstaff looking for a little different outcome this time around. We'll keep an eye on that one. Also, you've got Heritage and Houston out of Germantown, and Bradley Central and Knoxville Halls. In the bottom half of the 16-team bracket, you've got Summit and Gibbs, Maryville and Cleveland, Arlington and Science Hill, and Tullahoma and Wilson Central. Again, all of those AAA matches will be at 5 o'clock. You'll have quarterfinals at 7, and then they will pick back up at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. Championship matches in Class AAA, Class AAA, and Division II, all at 7 o'clock on Saturday, but the elimination matches will start at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. A lot of wrestling, a lot of fun. Get out there to the Ag Expo and check that out. Again, here in a few minutes, we're going to catch up with Casey Smith, talk about the Bears, and a heck of a turnaround that's taking place out here. We're also going to catch up with Antoine Buchanan and talk to him about his Lady Bears. Stick around. John Mayer Builders proudly sponsors Mo Patton Sports Videocast. With over 1,500 homes built in Middle Tennessee, John Mayer Builders knows the importance of families and communities. They have numerous business awards to their credit, proving that John Mayer Builders is built to win. Like them on Facebook. John Mayer Builders, our reputation is building.
Express Employment Professionals, North Nashville and downtown, owned by respected business leaders Christy and Jason Patrick, is the premier employment agency in the community. Express is one of the community's largest employers, consistently working over 500 people at over 125 private businesses each week in Davidson County. Whether you are a company looking for the next great employee or a candidate looking for the next great job, Express is the employment resource for you. Call them at 615-313-3690 or visit their website at www.expresspros.com/in-Nashville-TN. Like them on Facebook at Express Employment Professionals, Nashville North and downtown.
Hey, welcome back. As promised, Casey Smith, the third-year boys basketball coach here at Antioch. And back when I was doing some other things, because you know I got my hands in a lot of different pots, I was over here and we did a video, you, me, and Brad Hopkins.
Sure did.
And we kind of talked about a struggling Antioch program at that point. 2 years ago, this guy had a 4-19 team. 2 years later, he's turned it all the way around. 19-4, 10-1 in District 12 AAA, leading the district. They've won 11 straight now, is that right? 11 straight, coming off a big 51-41 win over Overton the other night. With 3 games remaining, all in district play. You've got McGavock on Friday night. You've got Hillwood on Tuesday, and then you go to Hunter's Lane a week from Friday to close out the regular season. Correct. Is that correct?
Yes.
From 4-19 to being on the cusp of a 20-win season. Did you just sprinkle some magic dust or what?
That first year it was tough, and you're seeing a lot of guys that's playing this year that was on that team. So it was really a learning process for those guys. we had to change the whole atmosphere here at Antioch High School. We had to teach them how to play defense and just how to win. Last year, we ended up winning 18 games total, so I thought that they bought in and they learned how to win games. And this year, with 11 seniors on a basketball team, I see your face. With 11 seniors on a basketball team, I told them that's what expected. We got to do it now.
Yeah, because, 11 seniors on a football team is a lot.
I know. When I said it myself, I was like, wow, how did we get so many? But these guys have been around.
You didn't do a very good job running them off.
I did not. I did not. So it has to pay off. It has to.
Yeah, because next year.
Exactly.
And you don't want to get too far ahead of yourself, but how do you not get back to where you were?
Well, actually, I told myself and I told the other coaches, let's not talk about next year at all. Let's just make this work right now. And we'll worry about next year later on in the year. That's the main thing.
11 seniors. I mean, that's amazing that you were able to keep that many guys together, especially coming off of 4-19 as sophomores.
Yeah, they dedicated themselves. They've been working together for a while. They go to the weight room together. They actually play basketball a lot together outside of the gym here at school. So, they have a good camaraderie with each other. They're all friends. They all hang out together. And I think that's helping us also. And
when you've been able to bring that group along like that, then maybe 19-4 isn't necessarily a surprise.
We had a very good summer. We went to a couple of tournaments and we played a tough Blackman team down to the wire. I think they beat us by 1 point out at Ravenwood this summer. So
I think I heard about that actually.
Yeah, we saw the pieces coming together, but I think these guys are really bought into the way we want to play, and they're doing it.
When you've got 11 seniors, obviously you're starting 5 seniors, but 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, before we go too far, then let's talk about that one non-senior that you've got starting.
Ibrahim Nasir, he's a junior in the class, and he's our point guard, but he's interchangeable. He's probably one of our best defenders, and he just flows. Everything flows around him at the beginning of the game.
Wow. So, and again, we're not talking about next year, but that'll be the building block.
Yeah. It will.
Who are some of these seniors that are leading the way for y'all?
First of all, we play probably an inside-outside type of game. We got Jeremiah Alexander. He's a 6'4" senior. He came off he's been doing pretty well. He came off a 30-point game against Cane Ridge. Last night he finished with 18. We got Billy Belagan. He's another one of our seniors. He's a post. And they guys just been working well together. Tyler Bowden just came on. He's one of those guys that just bought into coach. I'll come off the bench, not a problem. Whatever we need, give me a few minutes to see what's going on. And those 3 guys have really been leading us these past games.
You talked about Alexander's performance in that Cane Ridge game. Obviously, you had to pass one of those to get to the other one pretty much. That's a big game for both these programs.
Yes.
So for y'all to take care of your business in that one, I know was a big deal.
Oh, it was like not only the kids said, because we finally can exhale. Everybody thought we weren't going to win. People in the school was counting us out, but we just fought. It was a great game. I'm probably from the people in the stands, they probably like, oh, what an exciting game. But for me, we don't like them like that. But we persevered it. We went down in the 4th quarter. I think we were down 1 to start the 4th, and we just fought and played good defense.
68-63 the final in that one last Friday night, offsetting a 68-59 loss earlier in the year here.
Yes.
So y'all split winning on the other one's home court.
Correct.
And I know you have a lot of respect for Marlon Sims and the job that he's done. And so anytime you can beat one of his teams, you kind of feel like you've done something.
Yeah. They have a very good team. Those guys play basketball at a very high pace. They push the ball up the court and they play great defense. So it was a great matchup. We both defended each other well. All the guys know each other from elementary school, probably daycare together. So, they were just all amped up to play each other. It was a good game.
19-4, your 4 losses, 2 of them to District 10 AA teams, East Nashville and Whites Creek. No shame in either of those losses.
Yeah.
Again, the Cane Ridge loss back on December 9th, and to Harding Academy out of Memphis out there in the Battle of Franklin over the Christmas break. And Harding Academy, quiet as it's kept, is the Division IIA defending state champion. And if you were with us back in the winter, you remember that 87-84 overtime win that they had over FRA that we're still trying to figure out how that happened.
I talked to the coach about that. I was like, kudos to you, because I actually turned the TV off and came back to it, and it was a 3-point game, and I'm like, what happened? It was 30 when I left at halftime.
Yeah. Kevin Starks does a great job with that
job.
program.
Excellent.
And that's a dagger. I mean, Glenn Hunter, who works with us here at Patton Sports, he and I sat there and watched that game, and we still don't know what happened.
He said he didn't know either.
He didn't know that day either. I figured he might by now, but again, those are your 4 losses. So obviously, those 4 losses have been to some pretty high caliber competition.
Yeah. It was early on in the year we lost to those AA teams. We just used those as building blocks. I told the kids, let's look at the film, let's talk about some things we could have done better, and let's try not to make the same mistakes. And we just want to make sure each and every game, no matter what, we're playing defensively. I don't think our defense was where it is now at that point in time. But
offensively, though, you're not going to face a Root Magnon too often.
Correct.
Wherever you wind up going from here going forward. I mean, a 6'9", 6'10" rim protector like that, they just aren't all over the place. So you just kind of chalk that one up to some degree, do you not?
To somewhat degree. When we reviewed the film and during the game, we just had some careless turnovers. But White's Creek is an excellent team. You know, they come back from a semifinals in the state. But I told our guys, we just have to make sure that, you know, we get better from that game.
Okay, all right. Again, you're finishing up with 3 straight district games. You've got McGavitt coming in here on Friday. You've got Hillwood coming in here on Tuesday, and then you go to Hunters Lane on a week from Friday. What's the key to finishing out strong and going into the district tournament on a high note?
Taking it one game at a time. We got coming home coming up Friday. We got senior night on Tuesday, and I hate those type of games because there's always something going on outside of basketball. I got a couple of guys in the court, so we just need to make sure we have some good practices and everybody's focused and everybody comes out ready to play basketball.
Get off my lawn. Come on, Coach. Lighten up a little bit.
Trap games. Trap games. You know, everybody's cheering about coming home, and you know, we got a pep rally going on during the daytime, so it's not normal. We don't get to eat at the same time, so, you know, we just want to make sure everybody's – that's my job, to make sure they're focused. Make sure they're focused, yeah.
The non-fun Casey Smith.
We have fun. We have a little fun. The fun is in the winning. Fun is in the winning.
I heard
we want
that.
to make sure that we're prepared so we can keep winning.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach Smith, I appreciate you taking some time with us.
Appreciate you guys coming out to Antioch to hang out with us.
Hey, stick around. We're going to get with Antoine Buchanan. I almost said Antoine Smith. Going NFL on you. We're going to get with Antoine Buchanan and get his thoughts on his Lady Bears team that's doing awfully well these days as well. Stick around. Taziki's Mediterranean Cafe, Nashville's answer to fast, friendly, healthy comfort food. With a menu featuring assorted grilled meats, fresh veggies, and a dash of inspiration, Taziki's casual dining is perfect for lunch, before a movie, or a dinner featuring laughter and great memories. Originality is our nationality. With 7 Middle Tennessee locations, one of them is near you. Check www.tazikiscafe.com to select your nearest location and next favorite dish. At National Playmakers Academy, developing NPA athletes comes in threes. NPA develops its student athletes' academic, social, and football-specific skills. Next, NPA develops them for better exposure today, recruitment tomorrow, and college education through scholarships for the rest of their lives. We are proud of the outstanding athletes we have developed. We are more proud of the college graduates we have prepared. Work with National Playmakers Academy for developing gifted athletes into productive citizens.
Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers combine the best of bowling, games, food, drink, and fun. For all Middle Tennessee residents, Strike and Spare Family Fun Centers are the ideal destination for family entertainment. The safe, friendly environment is perfect for birthday parties for kids of all ages or business outings for adults who work too hard. Our friendly staff and fun atmosphere will help create those enjoyable memories with your coworkers, friends, and loved ones. Don't forget to sign your kids up for our Kids Bowl free summer program. Visit us online at strikeandsparebowling.com or come see us in person at any of our nearby Strike and Spare locations in Donaldson, Hendersonville, Hermitage, Murfreesboro, and the Tusculum area for more details. We'll see you soon.
Hey, welcome back to the Patton Sports Videocast. We've got Antoine Buchanan, the Antioch Lady Bears coach. Got his young ladies off to a 15-5 start overall, 9-2 in District 11, 12 AAA. 12 AAA. I'm showing my age. Right in the middle of the hunt for that top spot. What are you, a game behind Cane Ridge and a game ahead of Hillsboro? Is that?
Right now we are. It could work out realistically for us that it could be a three-way tie. If Hillsboro should beat Cane Ridge next Friday, we have a three-way tie because all of us have won and beat each other. So
Parity
is what it is. So it's always good basketball with those teams. The kids love the rivalry. They play hard, and you never can tell.
And it's going to make for an interesting district tournament.
It will be. Somebody's gonna end up coming in third and probably could be a first or second place team out of our group.
And where will that tournament be?
That tournament's going to be at McGavick, and then our region is at Centennial.
Okay. Down in my backyard. All right. Hey, again, 9-2 in the district, 15-5 overall. You've won 7 of your last 8 now. Defeated Overton pretty handily earlier in the week.
Right.
Talk about your team. How you feel like things are going?
Well, this group, I have 5 seniors. This group is really, really experienced. I was looking at today, my seniors, when they potentially finish, they will have played 100 basketball games, and they've won over 63 of those. So it's about 63% clip, and they've won. They've had some good levels of success. I think we're in a good spot. I think having seniors, you always want them because they know what you expect. We work really hard. I have 26 kids in my program, we just try to keep on maneuvering them. I think we have some work to do. Just the little things, the things that are really, really basic. Free throws, rebounding, make the shots you're supposed to make. We average about 55 points a game. I said, but we really could be at 70 points missing layups and free throws.
You talk about having 5 seniors, and we just got done talking to Coach Smith, who got double that,
right,
11. That just boggled my mind.
Right.
I mean, that's a lot of seniors.
It's a lot of seniors, and they've been here with him for a while, and that's really good.
Yeah, I guess the continuity that you build
right.
in a situation like that,
Absolutely.
though. Yeah, and again, with 5 seniors for a basketball team, that's a nice number. And again, being able to bring them along,
right.
and the things that they went through as sophomores and juniors is probably starting to pay off in this season for you.
It is, and they offer a leadership to my younger players. Because those younger players have to step into roles, and I can't play all 5. I wish I could play all 5 of them for 32 minutes, but they get tired. So,
conditioning, coach.
Conditioning. Hey, we do a lot of that. They will tell you we do a lot of that. But those younger kids have mentors. They have people to look up to, and they understand what I expect. So we probably play about 9 deep on our team. So that's exciting for us, is that we have a little depth that we can utilize, and we got some good young talent coming through. So I don't expect us to miss any beats. We just keep on moving.
Now Casey wouldn't let us talk about next year with
right.
his bunch,
right.
so we won't go there with you
that's
either.
Fine, that's fine.
But talk about some of these kids that have to perform for you on a night-to-night basis.
I have our previous player of the year, Ariana Major. She's about a 15-point player a night. She's the energy of our team. She's a undersized post player who can jump out of the gym. If you've ever seen her play, she'll be reaching her 1,000 points probably on Friday. I have 2 players about to reach 1,000 points. Dominique Lee, my outside scorer, she's averaging right around 14 points a game. And then my other 2 seniors, they're somewhere around 5 or 6 points a game, but everybody gives me something different. My point guard, she handles the ball. She's the glue. She makes us go where we're supposed to go and gets us there. And that's good for us. That's exciting for me. I have some long athletic players, and I got a young freshman that, she's got 245 points this year. Her name is Anaya Bailey, and she's going to be a really good one for a while. for around here. And she's come in and she's used to being an 8th grader, so now she's on the big stage. She's played about 30 basketball games because she still played freshman, and now she's playing varsity as well. So she double dips every night. So she comes in and she's tired. She's like, I'm ready. Let's go. And so it's exciting to be around here to watch them play and do those things. But all those kids, those seniors, they're my leaders. They're my group. That's who I depend on. I tell them every night, we're depending on you to do your job.
When you've got 2,000-point scorers in your program at the same time, that kind of speaks to the balance that you guys are playing with offensively, I guess.
We do. We try to get up and down the floor. We try to press. We try to get a lot of shots up. But we try to use sets to keep a structure. And I tell the kids all the time, don't be a robot. Don't let the play make you a robot. Use the play to give you the structure that you need and the ability, to put us in good positions. We like a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and I feel like my post players can score off of one-on-ones, and my guards can get to the basket, if not shoot the ball outside.
You dropped a tough one to Cane Ridge here the other night, 63-53. That was the only one that you've lost in your last 8 games. But your other losses, East Nashville, Ezel Harding, which was in the Division IIA state tournament last year, Mount Juliet, who's Mount Juliet,
right.
and then Hillsborough and Cane Ridge, like you said, in district play.
Right.
So what has to happen for you guys between now and the end of next week to get you headed in the right direction going in the district?
We have to understand that with every time we step on the floor, we're on. It's right now. It's not, we can't wait to the next game or the next minute. It's right now. And I think in some of those games, we beat ourselves in our mind to say, we'll do this, we'll do that. The Cane Ridge game, we missed a number of free throws and a number of good opportunities to score. We were in the game late, and but they played hard. They had a game plan, and we didn't defend the way we normally do, and that took us out. And so I think going forward, we fixed some of those things. We got a couple of wrinkles that we're going to put together, because you got to have something in your pocket for tournament time. You have to have something there, and I think having something there is going to help us out.
You finish up with McGavick, Hillwood, and Ad Hunters Lane.
Yes, sir.
Feel like that gives you an opportunity to build a little momentum going into the tournament?
Wins always make you smile when you leave out of the locker room. So we think that's going to help us. And just continuity. Right now, that's what we're working on, is continuity, working on us. We've seen these teams before. We've played them. They're going to play hard. They're going to give us their best. But I tell my kids all the time, what we can control is us. If we control us, everything else takes care of itself. And when we don't control us, that's when bad situations come around and we don't do well. So we have to control us first.
That's great. Hey, Coach Antoine Buchanan, getting you up to date on the Antioch Lady Bears. Appreciate you taking some time with us.
Appreciate you guys coming out.
Appreciate you taking some time to watch us here on the Patton Sports Videocast. As we mentioned at the start of the show, get out and see some good basketball this weekend. There's plenty of games to check out. And don't forget about the state duels over at the Williamson County Ag Expo either. I'm Maurice Patton. We'll see you at the ball game.